Hello guys and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time we working on the rescue mission to save the Augustus 3 and also Jebediah too. The Augustus 3 was sent here to save Jebediah. But right now we have a important mission. We have to go plant a flag on Vall, I believe. I think we should have enough Delta V for it. We got a little under 3,000, so it's pretty good. Might have to reconnect that though. I'm redo this real quick. So, does this have probe control? Yes, it does. And it has some RCS. I'm just gonna completely flip it around. Control from here. That way, we can have more stable control of this vehicle. So. We got a weird angle. Oh my god, and now it wants to fall off control. Control from here. Pain at target. Probably would have just been smarter to leave them alone. So I think we'll leave the what's this called again? The Augustus 3 here until after we do the Vall mission, and we have to get the Augustus 3 ready for its return home. I think after Vall, probably gonna do Lathe. So I guess this, what's this called? I guess this 4 and. Oof, we're gonna miss that. Oh, hey, we docked. Excellent. I'll connect them later, but let's get this Vall mission done. I want to get Vall done relatively quickly. Shouldn't be too hard. Well, it's not like that hard of a planet. It's a little bit. Whoops. Man, we'll just go to the apoapsis. Now, we could probably get a gravity assist in here. That'll help out a lot. Looks like this one with Tylo is doing just that. Do have to make sure we don't collide with the planet, of course. But, tomato, tomato, as they say. So that'll be another thing Orhat could cross off on his list. Go to Tylo. Now, Orhat is probably our most experienced guy in like control of an actual ship right now. Everyone else is basically stranded or inexperienced, or going to what's the name of that one planet? Or not planet, but. Going to high Kerbal orbit. Kerbal orbit, I should say. Green Savior. I think it passed its apoapsis actually. It's coming back down. Oh, those poor guys. Imagine orbiting like 3 times the distance away of like Elu. It's a tragedy. Completely preventable one, but still a tragedy. Alright. Now Vall, I believe it's pretty similar to the Mun. It's just a little bit bigger. I'll have to double check what the orbital velocity is, but I think it's like 600 to 700. So nothing to scoff at. But definitely doable with like our Delta V budget. And then plus this Tylosis is probably going to help a lot in bringing down momentum. Yeah, actually that one might even be better than what we currently have. I think we'll do that. Let's go Tylo. Tylo. Now this is the Augustus 4, which is improved from the Augustus 3. Most notably it's got an R2G on it, so we don't ever have to really worry about power, because the R2G will always be powering us. Man, this almost captures in the Tylo too, is the crazy part. Is it possible to capture? I don't think it is possible to just do like a regular capture without like, you know, exchanging some tidal energy or something. Maybe we could get a lathe encounter too, kind of help out a little bit. But I don't think we'll need to be doing too many encounters with the planets here. I think we should be able just to go straight there, just kind of fly it normally. It's kind of funny. This is like one of the weirder assists. It's almost orbit. That's crazy. Alright, let's go. Let's go say hi to Tylo. Well, I think this is the closest we ever get. Yeah. Oh, limited crew control. That's not good. Maybe we should have brought that engineer. Might have to extend that antenna. At least it can be controlled remotely if we don't have direct connection to the KSC. You know, I'm just remembering, I don't think there is an antenna. Oh, here it is, yeah. I guess you do need a pilot. Pilots aren't completely useless. Now we have full crew control because we have connection to the KSC. And we've now left Tylo's sphere of influence. Thank you for everything, Tylo. You really helped out. Or potentially doomed us forever. Who knows? Now, what should we do? Gotta hit Vall. Shouldn't be too hard. I think we could start by lower. Oh, what was that? Probably lathe. If you go hit lathe, you basically get put into a permanent lathe position. That looks good. Alright. So, we'll be going closer to Jool. Yay. Always nice to see that place. What was that? I have to go around one more time. For some reason. And you know what? I think we should probably close this hatch. Come on. Oh, it's like struggling. It's like broken off or something. Oh no, it's fine. I was just confused a little bit by the way it looked. I think the doctor said something similar about me when I came out. Oh, nope. Come on. Go. Is it because we're rotating? That's why we're struggling to move, or? It's not like we're off power, is it? Oh, we got plenty of power. This thing break off, or it says the motor's disengaged. Alright, engage it and fix all our problems. Nice. Burn time. Time to burn. Feel the burn, as the kids say these days. It's kind of funny. One time I ran into Bernie Sanders accidentally. I was going to college, which I do regret. I will say that. Don't go to college. It's kind of funny because Tesla just sent me to college again. I was like, I'm gonna drop out and work at Tesla, and I got a job at Tesla, and they're like, all right, go to college. So, oh yeah, I was walking at CU or University of Colorado, and then we get an intercept right here, I think. Yep, there we go. Vall intercept. I was walking at CU, and I guess Bernie Sanders was campaigning. He's a local politician, if you don't know who he is. And I always cut through this field, and then bam, Bernie Sanders, like, giant parade, like thousands of people. It took forever to get to school, or to my next class. So I had to go through this really dense parade full of people. I don't know, what was that? 2019, I think? Maybe 20... Maybe, yeah, I think it was 2019. Either beginning or end of 2019. I think it was like at the spring of 2019. Or... yeah, probably spring of 2019 is when that happens. But we all know he didn't win the primary. So, all for naught, or some other purpose, I guess. I don't know, he's kind of old now. He's kind of passing on the party to the new people. They're having a bit of a power struggle, those people. But we won't talk about American politics. I'll save that for my Twitter. Now, control from here. Looks like we're in a Jool eclipse. So this is inclination change burn, and also it changes our I'll change our position a little bit so that we intercept with the Ice Moon Vall, which is, I believe it's supposed to be Europa counterpart. Europa is also second closest to its gas giant Jupiter, just as Vall is second to Jool. But Vall gets squeezed between two very big planets, Lathe and Tylo. So it gets a lot of tidal forces, and it's supposed to give it like a subterranean ocean or something, as the lore says. Not that we can go there. It's not even in the game. Is that the maneuver? Yep, perfect. Oops. Great. Now, how much to circularize? 200. How much to land? 600. Not bad at all. Maybe we'll land somewhere over here. So we should have plenty of fuel for this landing. And since we emptied a lot of our fuel out, I believe our thrust to weight ratio should be high enough. I mean, definitely once we turn on the vectors, but I'm not going to turn on the vectors for this. This lander is mostly meant to be like a mud hopper, kind of pretty much exactly for missions just like this. Oh, there's Vall. So it doesn't need a very high thrust weight ratio, but it does have one for stuff like Kerbin Asset, or Kerbin Abort, or Lathe is what it's going to do. So it's a very, very capable mud lander. Very powerful mud lander. Now, I think we want to land on this side because I believe this one gives us the best connection. Yeah, pretty much everything we're looking at is connected to us from this side. So we got 3 points of redundancy currently, which is plenty. We just can't go out of radio contact with the KSC because we have limited probe control, as I was told, because we don't have a pilot on board because we transferred them away. Now, maybe we should get one for the landing on Lathe. That would mean we have to rendezvous again with the Augustus transfer over guy. And that also means there's one less guy we can't bring up from the surface. I think this should be able to take all the astronauts. The people who won't be taking are the tourists, who we can't take anyways, because they can't do an EVA, even though Lathe is like perfectly, you know, breathable atmosphere. They're like, no, I won't go outside to the rocket that saved me from living here a million years, and I'll complain to your boss and have all your contracts canceled because you didn't get me back home. Oh, those tourists, so whiny. Alright. Lathe landing looking good. Surface velocity quite high. Lathe it's a little bit beefier of a planet. So, but I think we still have a thrust to rate ratio above 1. So I'm just gonna cancel all the horizontal velocity, and then I'll just get us going pretty much straight down, and that will be fine. We're still pretty high up though, so. Oh, go away. Yep, can't time warp at all apparently. Even at 20,000 kilometers. See how far are we above the ground. Go ahead and drop us. 5,000. 4,000. Don't worry if you're a little bit scared about how fast we're coming in. We got the vector engines to slow us down if we need. Turn on RCS just so we get a little bit more control authority. Nice flat piece of land we're landing on too. Now this won't be like Pole, so a little bit heavier. Although you never went to Pole or Orhat. In fact, you've only been to the Mun. This is slightly heavier than the Mun, so you will have to. It's very similar to the landing you've already done. I say this as if I don't do all the landings. Now, Orhat, pretty good Kerbin, signed up for the rescue mission. This is his second or third time out on the rescue mission, I forget. I think we had a few launch failures that he was a part of, that he had the board out of, and I think we forgot him one time too, so we had to like cancel another launch. Forget if that was him or the other guy. And I think it was the other guy, Chadwick, or what's his name? Not Chad, the other engineer. I don't know. There's a lot of lore to this Kerbal world. So many characters. A lot of them are dead. I'm coming down for a landing, so gonna try to cancel our velocity just so it's at stable position. Gonna push radial out. So now we're at nice hover, 70 meters. We got the delta V to spare. You know, actually, I'll push this a little bit away from this steep cliff. Let's go. I'll rotate a little bit too so that we put our strongest landing legs down. Ooh, it's gonna tip over. Can we stabilize it? Nope. Come on, Orhat. I guess he's not really a pilot. It's the other guy. Oh, now we gotta cancel out the velocity again. Down to 500 meters per second delta V, which is nothing, or which is plenty for the terminal part of the landing. So again, we're gonna get down to basically a hover, and then cancel out the rest with the RCS. Alright, down please. No UI landing, like a boss. This looks less steep, but still a similar grade. So, try to stick our bigger landing legs forward. Now this time, I'm just gonna kind of let it stabilize a little bit before I turn off the RCS. That seems good. And the hatch is obstructed, because of course it is. Get out of here, Orhat. You gotta go plant a flag. Hey, don't break the antenna, or we'll be in a really bad spot if you do that. Now we actually did lose a Kerbin to what's this place called? Vall. Oh, what's going on here? You trained for that? Somersaults? You crazy? Because he's slipping around on that slippery ice surface. Alright. He just wanted to get further away. Oh, there's Jool. Looking beautiful. Let us plant our flag. Now, what should we call this one? This is Vall 3, maybe? It's either Vall 2 or Vall 3. I think it's Vall 2. Vall 2. Maybe 3. Orhat here. On the rescue mission to save Jebediah. I hope I don't die. And I think by doing this, we also complete one of our mission contracts. So, let me check that. Yep, there we go. Well, good job, Orhat. Your planet thanks you. And thanks for watching this episode.